Hello Bertrand, this is your nearly completed tailor-made rear left skin. As you can probably just about make out here, let's see, I see this scribe line there, that's the standard profile, and it sort of ends a bit below this, the roof, if you will, over here. So I pulled it down so it goes down further, just to be sure that it covers the crack you have in here. Let's see, yeah, what I wanted to talk to you about is this piece here. So this is going to cover that other crack and the what I believe is the pop spot weld. Now, initially, I was planning on welding these two pieces together. However, I'm not quite sure that's a very good idea because there is some wiggle room when you put this in, and let's see if I can see. So when I push up here, when you clamp this in, it is moving a little bit, as you can see down here. Now, and then there's a radius there. That's what I want to avoid with this, having it come further up over here. So you may need to sort of give it some punches, form it a little bit once this is pushed down. You see how that moves? Maybe you can see it over here as well. So given that, I think this is going to come as a loose piece. And the idea is that there will be two small holes, one there, one there. You will place this as best it fits. You will drill those holes, maybe use a couple of screws just to hold it there, then go from the top side and drill out what I believe is the pop spot weld. Well, actually, sorry, you will drill it from the bottom side without this in place. So again, sorry, what you would do is, let me take that back. So what you would do is you will drill out that spot weld there with a 4.8 millimeter drill bit that comes with a kit. That's for the larger rivets. You will drill that out, place this with the two holes where it should be. Now drill out the holes through there are holes here to indicate where to drill in the actual chassis. You will drill out with the smaller 3.25 millimeter drill bits. Use some screws to hold it. Now go from the top side and drill 4.8 through the hole that you previously drilled here in the car. And now it will come down through here. That will give you this piece with three holes, the two previous, the ones that I drilled, and the one that you drilled, the larger one. So once you install this, you prep the surfaces, roughen them and all that stuff. You have the epoxy, you put it in place, you run the rivets from the top side. So you will have the flat side on the top side, the inside of the car, and then you'll have the other pieces protrude here. On this side, you will have the smooth surface, if you will, from the outside in, obviously. So that's the idea. Now, the question, that was a long explanation. The question is the crack on this flat surface, sort of the roof surface, if you will, or does it come up on, see how that, it's difficult to see from the picture. So you have the flat surface here, and then you have the slanted surface. It looks like maybe it's right in the corner there. In that case, this will not very much help. Then I will have to add something up around here as well. So make it a bit more formed, then you will have rivets there and there. If that's not the case, it's better to, so if the crack is only on this flat surface, we're better off. It's actually better, in my opinion, to have it like this rather than have the gaps and stuff over here, and we'll come up covering this area, and then we'll have a pocket there and stuff like that. So let me know. Really only what I need to have your response on is this, the crack over here. Actually, let's do this. I'll remove this and you will see another thing. So I'm not quite sure how exact these pieces are. So, and I'm hand making these, so there is a little bit movement. You can sort of see where you want to get it. There's a lot of surfaces that need to fit, so adding yet another one into a rigid piece is kind of difficult. So you have this surface over here, you have that surface, you have this slanted here, over here. You can probably see it's curved there as well. It's not just like flat out that way. It comes around like this. So therefore, it's better not to have that welded on. So this will need to sort of be put in place where it fits the best. You will probably need to do some extra forming here. I left a gap because I've been pounding on this. It's kind of deformed, so I don't know quite how far you need to put this, but essentially what you do is you place it, you put the bolt in, you get it into place as good you can, as best you can, tighten this, kind of pound it into place. And now you start doing any additional forming that needs to be done. Maybe push it down over here or something like that. Now, then once that's done, you drill all the holes for the rivets, as I explained in some other videos as well. And you scribe the outside with a pen, and you remove it all. You remove the paint and the, well, actually you could have done that before as well, but you roughen the surface. You surface prep both sides, both this side and the inside of the skin, obviously. Apply the epoxy, put this back on, clamp it down, and then you start clamping the rivets from the inside out, sort of push the epoxy out. And then, as I wrote in the other email, once that's done, use a paintbrush. I stub it, I cut it so it's a little bit shorter, so it's not so soft. I'm sort of just waving in the air here, but well, you probably get the idea. So get it stiffer, you pull it around, sort of even it out. And in the rivet holes, so the rivet is there, when it pops out that shaft, there's a little hole. I kind of put some epoxy in there as well, and then sort of move on. Anyway, so you will have these prepped, you will have the holes made and everything. You will apply the epoxy on this surface and that surface and this surface and the inside here. Put these pieces on, and notice how I curved that a bit as well, so it comes up on this round here. Oh, sorry, the radius there. That's a little bit cut out in order to have it come down all the way as far as it can go. Oh yeah, there will be pieces here as well. So these indentations here, you have a popped spot weld sort of right there. There will be a small piece here that goes into both of these, fills the gap, and this hole there will be a rivet. That rivet goes into here, and it sort of clamps it together. Same thing over here. There's a hole, sorry, right there, goes there, and it clamps it all together. So there's going to be this piece, there's going to be two small pieces, there's going to be this piece, and there's going to be rivets to go with that, and then the additional pieces as well. Okay, so I'm as you can see, I have this in my workshop, my garage. It's a rear end cut off from a sedan, so it's a little bit different over here. You can see how I cut this out to fit the convertible. I'm testing it over there on my convertible. Anyway, so I'm doing this upside down, so I'll probably just turn the video upside down so it's easier for you to see. You're used to viewing it from the underside, obviously. Okay, anyway, that was a long, short video. Let me know what to do with this. If the crack is contained on this flat surface, it's perfect. I have everything done. I just need to sort of finish off the last pieces, last touches of this, and I can ship your stuff out. Otherwise, I'll have to do some kind of special thing over here. I'm not quite sure how to do that. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.